Yo, what is going on, CoD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today, we're actually going to be hitting you with a double header. First video is going to be covering the patch notes. Second video, and the next one will be releasing probably back-to-back, but this one most likely first, will be the full reveal for all of the SOS 3 matchups, our predictions on said matchups, and then showing you some nice advanced stats and how those look, and oh, it's going to be great. However, we are going to be touching on 1.0.33 update titled Dragonfall today. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure you throw us on because that helps out a lot. Okay, let's dive right in. Let me just skadoosh this over here so it's a little more in front of my facial view. We got version 1.0.33 Dragonfall will be available on the 19th. So that's 6 days from now. We're just going to get right into the meat and potatoes. New season, the Dragon's Flame. Well, okay, we already know this. Season 7, okay, let's move forward. Dragon season features new camp versus camp. I like how they're using different colors. Fantastic. And there seems to be some bolding. New camp versus camp and team up mechanics during the scenario. Okay, do we already kind of know this? Registered Realms ABC, we know that. Team up together, similar power. Okay, here we go. Finally, teams with similar power will be matched against each other. One team suffers. Okay, we know that. New map, new opportunities, lords from across the realm. Okay, we know that. Okay, it's Flame Dragon, same thing, nothing new. New fellowship system. 5 lords from the same realm can form a fellowship. Players of the fellowship can level up their team. Share heroes, artifacts that make use of power. Okay, we already know that. Rapid Siege Warfare. Oh, this is one of the new... oh gosh, sorry, I'm forgetting. Not policies, but talents, right? The horns of war have sounded in the region of Kalansantal. Alliance building construction removal speed has been greatly increased. Okay, we know that. New season army groups, part of the season policy. Okay, yeah, we know that. Okay, so here we go. This is the actual new stuff. New heroes, artifacts, Warpets, and Behemoths. New heroes. Added the legendary hero Thunderlin? Okay. Okay, magic PvP control ability from Lucky Spin and Wheel of Destiny. Okay. I'd love if they added here, after a set period of time, they will be added to gold chests. Again, gonna never stop advocating for that. And I mean like in addition to, not that you can't keep paying for them. Added the legendary hero Thalia, magic ally support, available from the Wheel of Destiny and Struggle Sword events. Okay, new artifact. Added the legendary artifact Thunder Elegy. Magic PvP control, available from Forge of Light, Riches of Force. Okay, new Warpet. Added the Warpet Seraphic Phaedrake, which can be captured in the field. Okay. Why can't we capture heroes in the field? Let's just turn this into Pokemon, but just, human version for heroes. New Behemoth. Added the new Behemoth Cosmic Rock. Okay, so we got one new Behemoth. Said to be the favorite creature. Okay, Goddess of Darkness, Rock Travel to the Depths. Okay, new events. Snowlight's Eve, Holiday Event Series. Am I going like at a good pace all of a sudden? The Winter Solstice Snowlight's Eve Holiday Event Series. During the Snowlight Event Eve, call on your allies, challenge the Frost Giants. Oh, to a snowball fight in Snowball Warfare. Enjoy the riches of nature in the Mystery Box event. Test your limits in Great Heights. Okay, so I guess that means Great Heights is coming soon. Complete quests during the event to gain event items and exchange them for seasonal city theme, decoration, elk extravaganza, okay, and fantastic prizes like hero tokens and medals. Great Heights, permanent city theme now easier to obtain. In the Great Heights event, permanent city theme will now be given to the top 20 lords instead of the top 10. Is that right? If so, dope sauce. Why not give it to some more people? Actually, I think that's a W. Overcome challenge. Okay, combat system improvements. Number 4, to improve balance in combat, the skills of infantry heroes like Danfell and Morgro have been strengthened. Okay, Danfell, Greymar's Aegis. Previously, while in the field, the Legion and friendly legions behind it gain Mercy every 10 seconds. Mercy is reduced damage taken from ranged units by -8%, buffing 3 legions, and it lasts 3 seconds. Effect triggers once every 10. Now, while in... Oh, let's show here so we can refer to it if we need. While in the field, Legion behind it gain Mercy for 10. Okay, your Legion range damage taken is negative. Oh my god. So they got a buff. And then the friendly Legions take less. Oh my gosh. Buff Legions 3. And the duration is 5 seconds? So it's like 10, 5, 15. Okay. Wow. I mean, this seems like it's pretty big to go from -8 to now you will take... So they increased this by plus 22%, and then they gave friendly legions 20? So 3, is that plus you, so that's 4? Wow. That seems like a healthy buff. Brothers in Arms. Previously, all infantry units in the Legion gained 4% defense and 8% HP. Now, infantry units gain 4% defense, 8% HP in the field, Danfeld deals 20% more hero skill damage for every 5% unit count he loses while his rage is building, until he casts a rage skill or leaves battle. Okay. So, I guess it'll reset then, right? So it'll proc, it'll go down, and then it has to regain. Okay, so it's basically like regaining. So there's probably like a top-end max, unless maybe you don't take certain rage skill generation, and then you allow for that to stack, right? Because I guess you would 20% more heal skill damage every 5% unit, so that means, yeah. So it's like, yeah, it says more, keyword more. So that means that if you don't take rage skills and I guess anything else, you allow for that to generate, I guess, a little bit more. I wonder what the highest percentage that could be based on unit count. But I guess if it's not resetting, maybe it's just proactive. So maybe because the way it makes it seem is like it does, right? Because it says unit count loses rage until he casts a rage skill or leaves battle. So you cast the rage skill, and then I guess it has to reset, so then you have to wait to lose another 5%, if I'm reading that right. I'm sure someone will let us know. Margro Gold Dust. Previously, Legion infantry units gained 4% physical attack, 8% defense. Now, Legion's infantry units gain 4% physical attack and 8% defense. Increases ironclad effect of infantry units' alertness skills by 1 up to 2%. Increases ironclad effect of infantry units' alertness skills. Okay. I guess I'd have to go see what the alertness skills are, or if that's a descriptor or effect, because I just don't know if I'm familiar with that one. Again, I'm sure someone will let us know on that. But, I mean, I guess the only major change is that. How big of a change that is, I will defer to the experts, unless we remember to go and look afterwards. Morgro, Ashes of Rage. Previously gains Lash Out for 3 seconds. Meanwhile, target is... I wish they would have explained what this is. That was one of the opportunities here, is allowing where it says alertness, like explaining what that means, or just being able to hover over it, and then it just gives a brief description. Meanwhile, target is branded and bruised for 3 seconds. Lash Out deals diffused physical skill damage every second to the target and 2 surrounding legions in a forward arc. Lash Out damage factor 250, bruised HP negative 10%. Now, Lash Out for 3 seconds. Meanwhile, target is branded and bruised for 3 seconds. Okay, that's the same. Lash Out physical skill damage every second to the target and 2 surrounding legions in a forward arc. I'm so confused. What changed? Gains Lash Out for 3, gains Lash Out for 3. Meanwhile, target is branded and bruised for 3. Lash Out deals diffused. Oh, there we go. It's not the diffused part. So it's dealing physical damage straight, so it's actually dealing more damage instead of diffused damage, with it having essentially a drop-off as you hit more people. Okay. Sure. Okay, dope. So I guess that's a little bit of a buff. Alliance system improvements. Here we go, the good stuff. You guys know that I love. A priority list improvements. Improved the Alliance priority list from Season 2 onward, and priority list limit will be expanded from 30 to 60 players. Okay, nice. Alliance scale Fog of War improvements. Improved combat visuals in Fog of War. Your alliances in your warband and Fog of War cast by other alliances will be displayed with different colored markers, allowing you to tell friend from foe more easily. Okay, that's actually a W. When either side casts Fog of War, a countdown timer will be displayed. Reduced... Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually nice. I like that. Reduced chance. I wonder if that means displayed for everyone, or if it'll just be displayed for you and your team, which would be... I guess at minimum it should just be displayed for you and your team, and whoever alliance is putting that. And obviously, if you're in a warband and you're not in that alliance, it should also show you because you're a part of that group, I guess. Reduced chance of immunity to range damage granted by Fog of War from 100% to 70%. Oh, wow. To ranged damage granted. Oh, wow. So now ranged will be actually able to attack people or have a little bit more percentage chance of attacking people in. I don't know about that. And I say that only because, well, let me think about this. I think the challenge with Fog of War is that The idea being that you need to go into the fog of war, right? Like the whole point of fog of war is to be some kind of a tactical advantage. So if you say that you are going, now I guess it still is technically, but my point here is that instead of, like, if you're ranged and you can't do any damage to any units inside of fog of war, then you need to go into the fog of war to do damage, right? That's kind of that's basically the idea behind it. And or you wait for fog of war to elapse, and then you can go ahead and start attacking, right? So you're either staying outside of range from them from where those units are in fog of war, and you wait for it to clear, or you push in to fog of war, and then you attack units that are also in there from your enemy. So I don't know. I'm curious on what people think on this. My view is I was okay with it because I think logically, I mean, yeah, could you argue that for range? Now, keep in mind, you could still have cav and infantry go in there, right? This would really just apply to Celestials, mages, and archers. But your infantry and cav could still go into the fog of war and do damage. But technically, that's kind of the same point if you ran your ranged in there. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I would love to know what the feedback was. I feel like this is one of those line items in the patch notes where there is an opportunity here to expand a little bit more on why you're making the change. And I would really love for them to consistently think about adding those pieces of explanations, even if it's just a sentence or two on why you are adjusting it. Number 6, season system improvements. Migration feature improvements. Reduce the cost of migration. We know that. Cooldown is now 90 to 60 days. Please note that this change will apply first to players who migrate following the update. Players who migrated before the update will have their migration cooldown period reduced by 30 days. Yep. For example, if you have 89 days, it'll go down to 59 in your migration cooldown before the update. You will have 59 days remaining following or after the update. We know that permits have been reduced from 400 to 300K, so some of this is the same that we heard in the dev Q&A number 13. Added another way to obtain migration permits. You can purchase them. You will be able to use gems now, and that'll cost 1,000 gems. It would have been nice if they listed that off. Please note the purchases will either alliance points or gems will count towards the same purchase limit. Home realm resource improvements. As seasons progress and players go stronger, levels of resource points, darklings, including beasts, darkling forts, and home realms will also increase. In the pre-war phase, home realms will hold a regular pet party event each week. Damn! Okay, that actually seems like a nice change. Increasing your chances of obtaining your desired war pet. This actually is something that a lot of people were asking for. I think a lot of people were advocating that pet party was basically like the best way, if not one of the best ways, to obtain pets and essentially be able to improve and increase whether it ends up being just your collection and or making any upgrades just easier. And I think this is something that was really advocated for, not only on our State of the Game survey, but we also saw people mentioning this enough to a point where suggestions were getting really highly upvoted. So yeah, no, this is great. Again, haven't really done pet party because most people know I don't really mess around too much with war pets, but I understand the basic concept and the fact that people have been advocating for this event to happen a lot more because of how sought after and enjoyable they feel it is when it comes to improving their overall war pets. Argerstone quest difficulty improvements. In order to improve your leveling up experience, we have reduced the difficulty of Argerstone quests in the early season in the early season from season 2 onward. Okay. Here we go. Realm management improvements. You guys know I'm all about my management stuff. In order to make realm management more convenient for High Kings, the personal influence of players in the server personal power rankings who are above a designated power threshold will count towards a server's total influence. High Kings can check the personal power rankings and manage players to control their realm's total influence. Interesting! What does that mean? Why are you teasing me with management level tool utilization options, but you're not giving me the deets? You dirty Sphinx. But, okay, there's a lot here. The fact, like, what does that really mean? So they're going to allow for you to manipulate and or have more control over personal influence, the personal influence of players. Well, High Kings can check the personal influence rankings and manage players to control. What does that mean, manage players to control their realms? I mean, that could be massive. Does that mean that they'll be able to select or designate players that will count towards it, and then those that don't count towards it by a certain period, don't apply towards it and also won't be able to participate in KVK? Like, I mean, there's so much that this could mean. So I'll have to ask some kings after the update. Like, what exactly are they seeing? How does it look? I mean, this could be massive, as in such a game winner and game changer that could address a major part of disparity that kings and queens have in kingdoms as I guess as a total or as all, when it comes to you not wanting some players to be factored towards your kingdom influence and therefore also factored towards your kingdom matchmaking, which also then from kingdom influence factors into your migration status and how many people you can get in. So let me try not to die. This is my dark horse one that I want to keep an eye on more. Players below the power threshold, which we know, S1 3 mil, S2 5, pre-strife 10, SOS 15, will not count towards the server's total influence, even if they are in the personal power rankings. So does this also mean maybe they're going to increase the personal power rankings from like the top 200 to the top 500 or 1,000 that we can view? That would be awesome. Merit, we're almost done. Merit store display improvements. From Season 2 onward, a red dot notification will be displayed each time the items in the Merit store are refreshed. Oh. Okay, personal development improvements. Artifact Reforge feature improvements. Improve the Arcane Artifact Reforge feature. After reforging, all Arcane dust spent to level up the artifact will be returned to you. Oh, that's nice. Titan's Legacy reward improvements. You can now choose the type of artifact you wish to receive upon maxing out Titan's Legacy during Season of Strife. I mean, listen, Linda, that's all we were asking for. That's all I believe the community was asking for, is just allow people to choose which artifact, and maybe even at certain, maybe at like each 10 levels, maybe allow for them to choose what reward they want at every 10 levels and then at the very end, right, for the artifact that you would like to actually have. Rewards have also been changed for certain levels. Changes will take effect when you begin a new Titan's Legacy event after the update. Okay, but is this a step in the right direction? Absolutely. Level up improvements. Now, obviously, it also depends on which artifacts are available to you in that, wink, wink. So we'll keep an eye out. Number 3, leveling up improvements. Improving the leveling up experience when you gain power by upgrading buildings or heroes, training legions, or researching technologies. The amount of power you have gained will be displayed immediately afterwards. Okay. So I guess that's not, I don't know if that's really an improvement as much as it is probably just more of a quality of life or like a bug fix, it almost sounds like. Number 4, hero upgrade improvements. XP requirements for heroes available in Season 1 have been reverted to their Season 1 values and will no longer increase as the season progresses. Oh! Okay. That actually sounds nice, I think. Number 8. Oh, yes, the other improvement. You guys know this is my favorite part. Auto peacekeeping feature improvements. Added an auto peacekeeping report feature. Once your auto peacekeeping mission is ended, you will receive a report message showing how many Darkling legions you defeated, rewards you received, and any hero level increases. Nice. You can kind of optimize your auto peacekeeping options or trials. City auto relocation improvement. Improve the city auto relocation feature for players who have been offline for long periods, reducing the amount of time spent offline required to trigger the feature. Reducing the amount of time spent offline required. Oh, I see. City auto relocation feature for players who have been offline for long periods. Okay, so this is good. So they're reducing, this is actually a win, I think. So what they're really talking about is if your city has been inactive, or if a player's been inactive for a period of time, depending on their city hall level, you're supposed to be removed from the map, and then you don't count towards that kingdom's total influence, which factors into your kingdom status, your migration status, and also if you are above a certain area, that you'll also factor towards KVK matchmaking. So they're saying here, from how it sounds, that if you've been offline for long periods of time, they're reducing the amount of time, meaning they're lowering it, meaning that this will trigger faster. This is actually a win, and I like this. Now, I would have liked to also seen the breakdown, which I think is the opportunity there that they missed out on, is, okay, break it down for us. What were the times, and then what are the times now from City Hall 1 to 25? Behemoth difficulty improvements. To improve your experience, we have reduced the difficulty of certain behemoths, including Dire Bear, Thunder Rock, Hydra, Necrogiant, and Magma Daemon in Season 1, Hydra, Necro, Magma, and Frost Dragon in Season 2. One-tap name copying. For convenience, a copy name button has been added to the profile page, allowing you to copy your own name with one tap. Oh, this is nice. Quality of life. I'm happy. Home Realm chat retained. After Season 1 ends, the chat channel for your home realm will be retained, allowing you to keep in touch with players in your home realm. Okay. Thank God. This is actually a win. I don't see anything wrong with them having the home realm chat be constant and then also having the KVK chat be seasonal when you're in it. New hero exclusive emojis. Added exclusive emojis for Zeta Magret, which can be obtained by increasing their respective trust levels. Okay, bug fixes. It fixed an issue with Danfil's Mercy skill effect at melee range. In Season 1, the cooldown of the territorial location item has been renamed to relocation restriction time. This change does not affect its function in any way. That's all we got. All right. We actually did pretty good. Kept us to about 20 minutes. I felt like we sped run through this decently. However, we're not done because apparently there's some images here. Hit you with that mid-credits, roll extra scene stuff. So let's see. We got some images. New season, new scenario, new map. Okay, we've already kind of seen that. Let's see. New fellowship system. Here we go. Shared heroes and treasures. Form a fellowship of shared heroes, artifacts, and unlock Legion. Teleport. Okay, so rules. Doesn't say like if this is a different... Oh, it does. So here's different players. Oh, cool. So maybe this is like what? You can put your best march. Like each person puts their best march. Or maybe each person puts their best march of a certain type tier. And then maybe their best artifact. I wonder if you can stack artifacts and stack marches. Like, could you use 5 of the same best artifacts, and you just kind of min-max that way? It'd be curious to see. City theme, winter time, magic unit defense plus 5%. Epic. And then we got the elf extravaganza. Okay, that's pretty cool. I actually like this. This is nice decoration. Great Heights is back. Top 20 lowers event rankings. Okay, cool. City theme, marksman unit plus 10% attack. And then we got defeat Frost Legions, Frost Giants to gain awesome rewards. Okay, new heroes. Here we go. Thundalin. Dude, this look. Oh god, this reminds me of an Infinity Kingdom hero. It's like a shadow. It's a shadow champion. God, I'm forgetting the name right now. Magic PvP control, cool. And then deals AoE damage and inflicts numbness with powerful lightning spells. Oh, cool. Thalia, magic rally support. Is it just me, or is this related to not Nika? Is it Nika? I'm forgetting the name now. Encourages legions with music, deals heavy damage, and inflicts debuffs. Okay. New war pet. Seraphic Phaedrake. Or Seraphic, maybe? Sounds too much like Jurassic. Intelligence, Spirit, and Luck for recommendation. Magic, Fighter, Skills. New artifact, Thunder Elegy. Okay, that actually looks pretty cool. Magic PvP control, major optimization. Oh, we already know this. So migrations, yeah, all purchases now, but they're kind of telling you, so you see the 1K gems. Ultimate rewards updated. So here's some you can choose from. Max level reward that you can choose from. It looks like you can maybe go down farther. Ultimate rewards now include Phoenix Eye, Heart of Kamasi, Springblade, and Dragon Scale armor. You guys will have to let me know if this is a win for them adding these, and or if you would have liked to see more added. With that in mind, that is it, and all we have for you today. Stay tuned, right? Because, like I said, it's going to be a doubleheader today. I'm super excited, and there are some W's in this patch notes. I feel like the patch notes, because we already knew a lot of this stuff was coming. Some stuff was new, but the most of it we already were aware of. So to me, I'm still leaning more on the W side than I am on like the 50-50 side for this patch notes. And that's just because, again, from reading the Dev Q&A number 13, we know that there's a lot coming and a lot that they're addressing. So far, I'm still a fan. Well, that's going to do it for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, until next time, we will catch you later.